What's going on, guys? This is Rich from Rich TV Live. You know, this outbreak, it's gotten a lot worse than anybody anticipated, except for me, because I was the first one to say that it was going to be a pandemic 6 weeks ago. I was also the first one in the world to predict that it would go to 100 countries, and we are now in 100 countries. I believe 104 countries now the coronavirus is in. The outbreak is now spreading everywhere. It's actually spreading here in Canada. It's actually spreading here in Vancouver. And it's just sad. It's very, very sad because we had the opportunity to stop this from being a huge pandemic. We had the opportunity to stop the spread of this, but instead we decided to open up our borders. We decided to let people in. This was only in China 6 weeks ago, and now we're in 104 countries, and we've got Italy now in lockdown. Millions of people are now in lockdown in Italy. And we had the opportunity, we had a window of opportunity to protect ourselves. We had a window of opportunity to stop global travel. But instead, our governments decided to fly people in directly from ground zero. And I said it 6 weeks ago, why would you fly people here directly from ground zero? Why would you do that? Now we have a global problem. This was a problem in China. This has become now a global problem. This has become everybody's problem, including my own. Right here in Vancouver, beautiful British Columbia, we are now starting to have outbreaks. Right on the border of Canada and Washington in America, there is now a pandemic. There is an outbreak in Washington on our border. Between America and Canada, we are now having serious issues with the coronavirus. And 6 weeks ago, people said I was crazy. 6 weeks ago, people were laughing. People were joking. And I told you guys, I said to everyone, I told everybody, hey, this is real. Never had I ever seen the president of China come out and publicly talk about having a major emergency and looking horrified. That's when I knew this was real. That's when I knew this was serious. But we didn't take it serious. We decided to fly the people in. We decided to save a few thousand lives and potentially harm millions of others, billions of others. I was the first one in the world to predict that this would be in 100 countries. We are now in 104 countries. Do you think this is serious now? Still, when I talk to people, they tell me that they go to hospitals because they think they might have the coronavirus, and doctors are not even wearing masks. And doctors are telling people this isn't even as bad as the flu. We've really dropped the ball on this one. The ball has been dropped. Italy is now in lockdown. China has parts of it that are in lockdown. You believe this is population correction? Scott Norris says, shut the ferries down. I'm on the island. I say be careful, man. Everybody needs to be careful. I wouldn't be going on cruises. I wouldn't be going on flights. I wouldn't be going anywhere with a large group of people. People are not taking this seriously. I see the UFC events and I see all these thousands of people packed into one place. Hockey games, basketball games, football games, soccer games. Meanwhile, in Italy, they're playing soccer games with no fans in the stadiums. So I did predict that there would be deaths in America. We now have many deaths in America. I did predict that there will be deaths in Canada. And believe me, there will be deaths in Canada. We need to protect ourselves. We need to protect our immune systems. We need to protect our families. Anybody that has respiratory illness or anybody that's elderly is severely at risk right now. Someone special says, I agree. People need to stop ignoring this. However, at this point, I think it's too late. 100 countries, 104 countries. There was people on this stream when I started 6 weeks ago that said I was crazy. There was people on this stream 6 weeks ago that said that I was a fear mongerer. Now what do those people say? They're not even here because they know I was 100% right and they were 100% wrong. I predicted this would be in 100 countries. I predicted this would be a global pandemic, and that's exactly what this is. This is a global pandemic in 100 countries. Whether it's a plan or not, what we need to do is we need to educate ourselves and we need to recognize the severity of the situation. Chili says, you're not a fear monger, but I hate to say it, it's really good for the stock market. What, having a global pandemic is good for the stock market? I don't agree. When you start having countries like Italy, when you start having countries like China in lockdown, it's not good for the economy. It's not good for the stock market. It might be short term. There might be some short term opportunities, but long term, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 9 months from now, when we start seeing the impact on the global economy of this pandemic, which is only getting worse, I promise you that the impact will be devastating. Christoph says, what's your thoughts on IBIO? Greets from Belgium. I like IBO a lot. I think all the coronavirus stocks right now are in play. I have a coronavirus stock that I'm going to be teaching you guys about very shortly. It's being edited right now. I'm in my lab doing the video and editing the video as we speak. So stay tuned to the new video where I'm literally working in the lab on a cure for the coronavirus, for the people, for the world. Stay tuned. I believe I found a company at only 12 cents in America and 15 cents in Canada. And it was thanks to Dylan Fraser. Thank you, Dylan, for the pick. Don't say it, Dylan. I'm doing a video. I gave you a shout out. Yeah, it's a crazy opportunity. Vu Dang says, people still compare this to a flu. Are you real? Doctors are comparing it to the flu. Even doctors are comparing it to the flu. Pamela says, the elderly are really the ones I feel particularly bad for. It's the end for them. Those are relatively healthy will be able to fight it. Good old-fashioned cleanliness is paramount. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. T. Steven says, agree. I've been laughed at for posting infected stats on Facebook. No one is talking about it. Are they scared or in denial? I think they're both. I think they're in denial and they're scared. They want to live in their bubble and they want to believe that living in their bubble is going to stop this horror. And I'm sitting here going, what? Why? How is living in your bubble going to stop the horror? The horror is going to continue. We've just had a massive outbreak in Italy. We're having an outbreak in South Korea. We're having an outbreak in Iran. We're having an outbreak in China. Nobody really knows what the true carnage is in China. Nobody. I've been saying that for 6 weeks. Everybody's saying China's getting better. I'm hearing reports that they're not getting better, that it's all lies. Who knows what the truth is? Nobody knows what the truth is. Yes, INO has been an absolute monster for our community. Congratulations to everybody on INO, but I have more coronavirus picks that I'm studying, and I will be bringing them to you soon, shortly, right after this video. Stay tuned. There will be a coronavirus pick brought to you by Dylan Fraser, one of our members. He brought me the pick, and then I was like, whoa, yeah, this is a good one. Chili says, it's amazing how much money I've made because of the coronavirus on my puts. What are you shorting? Pamela Parsons says, can't wait for new picks. I'm always studying picks, guys. Dropping a like for the pick. yeah, I'll be giving you guys the pick soon. And if you're a member of the Rich TV Live community, you already know the pick because I've dropped the pick and I've given it already to members. So members get access first. That's the way it goes. And if you want to learn how to trade, you can join my trading academy. Just email me, richtvlive@gmail.com. We had more new members join yesterday. I literally have a call on right now, so I got to go. I literally have a call on right now, so I got to run. But guys, stay safe. Wash your hands. For everyone that has been devastated by this coronavirus, for everyone who has passed away, may they rest in peace. Now, literally in 104 countries is this massive disease, this virus, now 109,000 cases worldwide. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but these numbers are escalating very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. So, guys, remember who brings you the information and the winners and the picks first. Your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring you the winners and we bring them to you first. Thank you guys for watching. Been reporting on the coronavirus now for 6 weeks. I'll give you guys exact numbers right here. You ready for this? 109,705 infections, 3,802 deaths, 60,960 recovered. This is where it gets scary. 104 countries and territories, and a ship, Diamond Princess. 3,098 deaths in China, 366 deaths in Italy, including 133 deaths in Italy overnight. 1,492 new cases in Italy overnight. That is staggering. So literally, based on what is being reported, Italy now is spreading faster than China. It's spreading faster than anyone in the world right now. Italy has 7,375 cases. South Korea has 7,313. 50 deaths. Iran has 6,566 cases, 743 overnight. That makes them second in the world now, 194 total deaths. France, 177 cases overnight, 19 deaths in France. Spain all of a sudden has 625 cases, 17 deaths in Spain. Japan has 7 deaths. USA now has 19 deaths and 484 cases and 49 new cases overnight in the USA. Let's take a look at Canada. Canada's apparently saying they have 64 cases. I believe these numbers are wrong. I don't believe these numbers for Canada. I think these numbers are higher, but I'm not the one making these, these numbers public. So I can only tell you guys what I'm seeing that is being publicly announced. Okay, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, you're not watching. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. Stay safe. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. And may all of those that have passed away from this terrible virus rest in peace. Your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. And I'm out. Peace. If you guys want access to my pick, stay tuned. It's coming soon. Stay safe, everybody.